Let's talk about resistance bands. And what the heck is this thing? This thing actually might be the most important part of your resistance bands pack. Sometimes it's a big fuzzy knob at the end here, sometimes it's a little smaller like this is positioned, or sometimes it's just like a piece of fabric sewn up with a knob inside of it. This is your anchor for a door. So you can take this little guy, you put the knob on the other side of a door, and then you close the door right on that strap, shut it tight, and now you've got a solid anchor to then take your resistance bands and loop them through. Send your little resistance band through there, and now we can get this nice rowing motion back here like this, getting a nice pull here. Now, ideally, you are on the side of the door that is closing, so as you pull on those resistance bands, you're technically trying to pull the door more shut. If you put it on the side of a door so that you're actually pulling the door open, then you're relying on the latch of the door holding on tight, and if for any reason that latch lets go, the door is going to fly open. So if you go to the side where the door is closing, then you've got the whole door jamb to work with to help leverage that pull in these resistance bands here. Because you're working with a whole door frame, you can get different positionings. You can go up higher with it and take it up top here, close it up there. And now we're going to get a pulling down exercise with the resistance bands. And of course, vice versa, we can take it down low and position it low down for some kind of a leg exercise or a pulling up exercise. It's also a good little trick to know that you can say you're going to work with the ankle cuff. You can take one of these handles off and we'll clip the ankle cuff on to be able to anchor just a one-ended exercise with the resistance band. We can take the ankle cuff and send it through the loop of the handle and then just pull it through, and we'll even get everything through there so that the handle itself then tightens up onto our anchor there. And now we can just do some kind of a one-arm exercise pulling, or clip this to our ankle cuff or to our ankle or wherever we need and pull it out from there, getting that exercise. Another little mounting trick for those times where you're mounting your band to a spot that you feel like might have a little bit of an edge or could possibly cut into the band and possibly rip it, take your ankle cuff and feed that through instead. Feed your band through your ankle cuff, and now your band is far less likely to get cut by the ankle cuff, and you got a nice good anchor to work with there. Speaking of resistances, let's take these numbers with a big old grain of salt. It says 30 pounds, but let's think of it more as light, medium, and heavy. It's a good way to differentiate which band is which. But where that 30 pounds occurs, well, it depends on the band, because as you pull the band more, you're getting progressive resistance, which means the resistance is getting harder the further you pull it out. So where does that 30 pounds occur? I don't know. So as the bands even wear out, they're going to lose some of that tension, so it's actually going to become lighter the more you're using your bands. So just take it with a grain of salt. If you're doing an exercise with 30 pounds and then you're going to go use a cable machine at a gym, it might not be 30 pounds, which is why it's always a good general rule of thumb. Anytime you're using new equipment, start much lighter and work your way up till you get a feel of how that machine or how that equipment feels at those resistance levels, because they might not match. But let's say you are maxing out one of your bands, or you just need more than what your bands might allow. So this particular pack has a 50 pound, that's the heaviest one. See, say you need to do something stronger than 50, just double up the bands. We can clip this onto our anchor here, and then we'll even add this onto our ankle cuff here. And now we're doing a leg exercise with the 50 plus the 30, quote, 80 pounds, but much more resistance. And you can add a third band, a fourth band, whatever you need to give yourself the strong resistance that you need for this exercise. And if you still have absolutely no idea what to do with these things and what exercises are going to be appropriate for you, hit me up. I'll put together a customized program for you, send it out to you virtually. You can follow it in my app, and I can be there to help coach you along the way to make sure you're getting an effective fitness program with whatever equipment you have.